Well, we do start tonight with our top story, a volleyball match between BYU and Duke on Friday, where an athlete says racial slurs were said to her by a BYU fan. Now, that fan is banned from all athletic events following the game. Today, the fan is not going to games, but that player is speaking out as well as her family. ABC4's Kayla Baggerly speaking to her father and has that story.
Her father told me that he was upset when she called him and explained what happened, and that he wants to make sure that accountability is taken so that no one else has to experience the same thing.
I hate the fact that the same thing that would have happened to me, 40 years ago is happening to my child today.
Rachel Richardson, a sophomore on Duke's team, says she was called racial slurs at a recent volleyball match and wrote on Twitter, "My fellow African-American teammates and I were targeted and racially heckled throughout the entirety of the match. The slurs and comments grew into threats, which caused us to feel unsafe."
I don't want any student athlete to go into any venue anywhere in this country and have to try to function under those kinds of circumstances. You can't, you shouldn't have to.
Rachel's father, Marvin Richardson, says the fan was not removed during the game, and more needs to be done to prevent situations like this from happening.
So you stop it right then and call out for what it is, and at least you let it be known that you do not condone this kind of behavior and it will not be accepted.
BYU Athletics posted in a statement that a fan was identified and has been banned from events. At last night's match, the BYU athletic director addressed the crowd and said he has spoken with Rachel and her coach.
"I'm the athletic director, and I'm accountable for what happens in all our athletic events. And with that in mind, the process to get better and to heal has already begun, as you can see, and you'll see a little bit more often."
And now I will say this. I appreciate the words, but the actions are really what determine whether or not you've been accountable for what happened, right? Accountability starts with results. So you do what you say and you let that speak for itself.
We will have these statements in full on our website at abc4.com. In Provo, Kayla Baggerly, ABC4 News.